Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So USC's offense comes on the field first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
And it works. The first down to the 35.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's the option play, and the quarterback keeps it here. Pitch to the back, breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Trojans. No chance to catch it. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal flag. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the 2nd down play. a draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pocket breaking down, extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The back's got it on the pitch. Solid game. Moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Line gets set up. It's a first down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Trojans move into the red zone. Looking to throw again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
2nd and goal for the offense. We pressure him and sack him, and we tackle inside the 10.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback's got it on the option. QB decides to keep it here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. He brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The punt team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. To contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here, they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Breaking free at the 35. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, and a quick throw falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, USC. This quarterback on fire today. Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff here from the shotgun.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Man, I'd love to see receivers that want it like this. He's breaking tackles out there. I thought he might get to the sticks. He comes up a little bit short. Man, they get a great shot at converting now here on 4th down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The offense really clicking here. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Back to throw again. Caught quickly. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback still with the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback keeps the football. Pitches to the back. Making people miss. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. And now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's got it already past the first down marker. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. Do they try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively? And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Southern California.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. He said they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll try the option play here. It's a quarterback keeper. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of the running back. It's going to bring up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Looks to the left, pass caught. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it with a 16. That's good coverage there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of.
And the Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First down here for this offense. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And wrap up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Punting, ready to boot it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough and stopped so far. Can they keep it going? Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. And it's complete downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. They try to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll toss it to the back. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, SC. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Movement here from the tight end. Here comes a handoff. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. And the route is on. And they'll set up with PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Hey guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after the completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. You pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes it.
Down he goes, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. As the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. We're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run the option. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a good call in the option, but the quarterback doesn't execute that well. I don't know if he was fooled by the way that defensive end slow played it or not, but the end deserves a lot of credit for coming up with a great tackle.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Ball carrier tackled there. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Pitch play to the back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Southern California. And this one is getting ugly. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Joseph.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
He's looking to scramble. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Running team on the field. The defense stops the drive with that sack. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got the first down, now looking for more. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. When this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And the receivers got it. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch. A beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Brings up second down.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They're going to run the option.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the option play. Quarterback still with the football. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Working his way inside the 15. Touchdown, USC. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.